Bring in Kelsey Reinhardt. She is president and CEO of Catholic Vote and co-founder of Zeal Media and Zeal News. Kelsey, great to see you, my friend. I know you just wrote an article talking about these candidates, kind of profiling their backgrounds, their educations, and whatnot. Why did you feel it was important to shine a light on this?
Look, from the Catholic perspective, we've long recognized that communism is a major enemy for the American polity, for the economic order, for civil life, and for the dignity of the human person. Everywhere that communism has been tried, and I know they're calling themselves the Democratic Socialists of America, but it's communism. Everywhere that communism has been tried, it's come with enormous amounts of human suffering. So we're trying to educate people about what this is. And this is the first time in American history that socialists have had such a large impact on the American polity. The Democratic Socialists of America have the largest share of the Democratic Party that they've ever had. They've surpassed Eugene Debs in 1912, the height of the Socialist Party in America previously, and it looks like they could double their representation in Congress. So we don't want a communist caucus in Congress. We want people to understand the fights that we're going to be facing. And so I wrote the article to educate people just about that.
Yeah, I'm glad you laid it out there for people. I want to talk about the faithful, kind of jumping off of what you said earlier. We know St. Pope John Paul II, he fought to bring down communism in his native Poland. What would you say to people, to Catholics and, you know, other people of faith, maybe globbing onto this DSA movement when they see Mondami in New York City wanting to open up these city-run grocery stores seemingly to help people? What would you say to them?
I would say that, you know, this has been tried and this has just simply failed everywhere. 100 million deaths worldwide due to socialism. This is not, it's not a pretty thing. And there's a lot of talking points around free things and benefits that you'll have that you'll never see. I think we saw the lawsuit line up against Mondami and the grocery stores yesterday. Immigrant-owned bodegas, diversity-owned bodegas saying, hey, listen, we're not going to survive this if you offer 30% lower than market rates in an industry that has a margin of 2%. And so, you know, don't be fooled by the wolf in sheep's clothing here. What's fascinating, Tracy, is that they present themselves as the mouthpiece of the working class. And what I profiled in 5 of these candidates who have a potential to be in Congress next year or in the Senate, Abdul El-Sayed, Claire Valdez, Daria Lisa Chevalier, what they are beneficiaries of American meritocracy. These people have ascended in a single generation to the highest heights of society. They have graduated from Yale, Columbia, Oxford. They have been Rhodes Scholars. They have benefited from everything at the highest possible levels. Their economic earnings are astounding in comparison to the working class, and they're presenting themselves as the mouthpiece of the working class. What they really are cut flowers. They are people who have removed themselves from the roots that gave them life and now are encouraging the rest of America to remove themselves from what will give them life. If we cut these flowers, they look nice in a vase for a short period of time, but ultimately it causes death and destruction for society. So people should not be fooled that this is a working class movement. This is educated elites who have been taught to hate America.
Yeah, and that's it right there in a nutshell. Kelsey, great to be with you. Thank you so much for weighing in. God bless.
Thank you, Tracy.